Ah, there you are. I've been doing some investigating of my own since we last parted. I believe I found our Lapis Maiden. The girl's name is Arabella, daughter of one Master Guguremu, a prominent member of the East Aldenard Trading Company. Her eyes and hair a most exceptional shade of blue. Her beauty is the talk of the Sultanate. Her purported beauty, I should say. You see, none have actually seen the girl in the flesh. Apparently her father is of the overprotective sort. Some say that the maiden has never set foot outside of the family's well-guarded estate. But all this is about to change. Rumor has it that the girl is to be wed, and not to just anyone, mind you, to the heir to the Brugaire Consortium. The formal announcement is set to be made at the commemorative feast, to be jointly hosted by the two family businesses. The venue is Casa de Sol, where preparations are going on as we speak. Word on the street is that the bride-to-be will be making a rare public appearance. It is here that the thieves intend to strike. I couldn't be more certain of it. Piqued your interest, have I? My sources tell me that the bride's father is already in Casa de Sol overseeing the preparations. This was one scoop I'm not going to miss, and you're welcome to come along.
Alrighty. I guess we're going to Casa de Sol.
Alright.
Alright, who's ready to go on a beach adventure?
So, wait, hold on. There's also arcs for Heavensward and Stormblood?
Yep.
Yes! Oh my god, guys, okay. I have to ask a serious question. Do you guys want me and Brian to stream this for you guys? Like, to stream strictly the Hildibrand side quest? Because I'm not gonna lie, me and Brian really want to experience the story ourselves, personally and privately. But I think we can easily accommodate this side story. What do you think, Brian?
Sure, why not?
Awesome! Alright, let's see where we need to go. Alright. You're not one of my associates. This banquet is for invited guests only. If you have no business here, be on your way at once. Beg pardon, good sir. My name is Ellie, reporter for the Mithril Eye. If I might just have a moment of... Ah, yes, the two-gill sensationalist rag. I read your tiresome screed about the self-styled phantom thief in his letter of challenge. If you have come to tell me my daughter is in danger, I can assure you that your concern is entirely unwarranted. I have not kept my Arabella safe to this day to see her whisked away from me by some fly-by-the-night rogue. I have spared no expense in securing the best protection that money can buy. Ugh. Larry, Curly, and Moe. The brass blades of the Gerbera, an elite unit of one of the most lethal swordsmen in the Sultanate. They say one of them once caused a man's heart to burst just by looking at them askance. The moment they set eyes on the would-be thief will be his last. If the thief is obliging enough to allow himself to be seen, or do those goggles serve some purpose other than making the wearer look utterly ridiculous? Consulting Inspector Briardian, your reputation precedes you, and what, pray tell, would you propose? I have promised some of the wealthiest men in the realm that my daughter will be attending the festivities. To renege on my word would have dire implications for the family trade. My proposal is a simple one. Entrust the investigation to me. The thief will be in shackles before the banquet commences, and will cost you not a whit of your precious gil. Very well. Let us see if your reputation is deserved. But consider yourself warned. Greater fortunes than you will ever know hinge upon this banquet. I will not tolerate any disturbances. Is that Hildibrand I see in the back with Nashu? Yeah, the thief is one of the merchants. One of the mercenaries. Absolutely. I'm willing to bet money on it. Such touching concern for his coin purse. If only he could muster the same for his daughter. But do tell, Inspector, after he slipped under our noses the last time, what makes you so confident that you can catch our thief this time around? Our man may boast 1,000 faces, but he has but a single modus operandi, and it is painful thoughts. A letter of challenge, a precious treasure whisked away from its rightful owner in broad light of day. This tells me that our thief is an attention seeker with supreme confidence in his abilities. Doubtless he means to target the maiden using the same methods he used to abscond with the treaty blade. Even now the fiend is in our midst, having assumed the identity of someone who will be in close proximity to Miss Arabella at the feast. I have already narrowed the field. Arabella's betrothed, Vance, would be an obvious target for our thief. So too would be his father, Morgaunt. Yalto Nolto and his wife, Sainana, the guests of honor, will give a toast to the couple's happiness. Both will be standing close to the stage where the bride-to-be is set to appear. I think they're a little too short to be our Phantom Thief, though. Needless to say, we cannot rule out Guru Gemu himself. Finally, we may have Lewinhart, a steward of Guru Remu's estate, and Miss Arabella's personal assistant. Potentially. So all the key players, save for the Lapis Maiden herself, have assembled in Costa del Sol. Doubtless the Phantom Thief lurks among them, his face concealed, gathering information and planning his course of attack. I'm willing to bet he's one of the mercenaries. We will begin our questioning of the suspects immediately. Should you encounter any suspicious individuals, you will report back to me at once. Hildibrand Manderville. I could smell the stench of idiocy and incompetence from a mile away.
The pleasure is all mine, contriving Inspector Briardian. Forgive me for not revealing myself sooner. I was simply conducting a bit of preliminary undercover investigation work. You need to see my ingenious disguise is such ease. Yes, I dare say your powers of observation rival even in my own. Fear not, friends. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have arrived to defend the maiden's honor as only a Mandeville man can.
He just changes right then and there, does he? Yes. Why is there a fish on your head? Also, I love the red. He does realize there's still a fish on his head, doesn't he? Good, Inspector. I realize we have not seen eye to monocle in the past, but a fair maiden's virtue, mayhap her very life, is at stake. From one gentleman to another, let us put aside our differences. Yes, I would welcome your assistance in this case. Me assist you? Aren't you a funny man? Oh, it makes no matter. My plan is so flawless that not even your bungling can interfere this time. If you wish to assist me, you may do so by keeping watch over the suspects. In the meantime, I have a promising lead to investigate. I shall return before the banquet begins. While I know this may be asking much, do try not to do anything too stupid in my absence, will you? I would speak with you, but not here. I will be awaiting for you outside Costa del Sol. Come quickly, for we do not have the luxury of time. Oh, okay. You mean the big guy, right? Huh?
I was pronounced it as Costa del Sol.
Costa del Sol. That's very fair. But Hildibrand, please get the fish off of your head. For God's sake, man. Yeah, Costa del Sol is really nice. But I also love the red. I love the red outfit. Alright. Briar! What do you want? The big guy, not me. You've come. Excellent. With that buffoon suitably distracted, we can get to more important matters. But before we proceed, what might I call you? An unremarkable name, but it will suffice. Now answer me this, Molly. You were there when the Phantom Thief, in the guise of Lady Gerulda, stole off with the treaty blade. Was there anything about our foe's disguise that struck you as particularly noteworthy? His height? Easy. Identical appearance is easy to disguise. And mannerisms... very different. Huh. The identical appearance could easily just be told by the disguise. I think the mannerisms is what we're looking at. Intriguing. Where most would point to the sheer physical perfection of the disguise, you turn an eye within. A thorough inspection of the mask left behind at the scene revealed a tiny prism sewn into the fabric. It is this stone that allows him to change appearances at will, and yet, like you, this was of secondary concern to him. From movements to mannerisms to that utterly obnoxious personality, the thief did not merely look like Lady Gerilda. He was her. Such a feat could not be accomplished by magical trickery alone. We are dealing with a clever and thorough criminal, not content to rely on his ample powers of disguise. He studies his targets closely before assuming their identities. He emulates them utterly and completely, that not even their closest friends or family could detect that aught is amiss. All the key players have arrived at Costa del Sol 3 days ago, when preparations for the banquet began. This would afford our thief more than enough time to study his would-be target. And yet, some disguises are more challenging than others. Put yourself in the mind of our phantom. If you were the thief, whose identity would you first assume? A brass blade. Precisely. Clearly you are far less useless than that bumbling inspector whose company you keep. Strong in number, few of words, able to come up and go as they please, a fearsome reputation to scare away any who would draw near enough to realize when something is amiss. An ideal entry into Costa del Sol is for our man. Deducing as much, I made a point to question the brass blades in the area. Little to my surprise, I learned that there was one man who had not been seen at his favorite alehouse for 3 days past. Our thief has not made a habit of wanton murder. Doubtless the poor man is lying naked in a ditch not far from him. In addition to general security duties, each of the blades has been assigned to serve as a bodyguard for one or more of the guests. If the man can tell us of his assigned charge, like as not, his answer will reveal the current identity of our thief. Our thief would not have had the time to carry the unconscious man far. I will canvass the immediate area. You begin your search on the outskirts of Costa del Sol. So we're just looking. We're just hunting at this point. So we gotta find him? How on earth are we gonna find him? So like,
Follow me.
follow you? Okay, boss, I follow you. Oh, it's farther down. Okay, cool. I see the orange mark now. William, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. You are way too sweet. Thank you so much. Oh, shit. Hey, buddy. You okay? Excellent. You are one of the less incompetent assistants I have worked with. Thank the gods! Please free me from these chains before the snippers eat me alive! There. Now tell me all you can remember about what happened to you and try to be brief. We just arrived in Costa del Sol. At a briefing of sorts, Master Guru Remu gave us each our orders, who would be looking after and the like. Had a mind to tour the area, get my bearings. Next thing I knew, I felt a thwack in the back of my head. When I came to, here I was, to my skivvies. Much to the chagrin of those who have to look at you. You say you received orders from Master Guru Gemu, who is to be your charge. My memory is hazy, but... Ah! One was from Morgant, father of the groom. Other was for the Lalafelian gent from Limsa. Yalto Norto. Now try your best to remember. Were there any other guests with whom you were ordered to interact? Come to think of it, yeah. There was also the steward, Lewenhart. I was to review with him the schedule of events, discuss the protection of key of supplies, that sort of thing. Morgant, Noto, and Lewenhart. Thank you. For an incompetent fool, your testimony has proven astonishingly enlightening. I shall see this man back to the city and in possession of some new clothes, after which I shall return to Costa del Sol to continue the investigation. Go ahead of me, and for the love of gods, make sure that imbecile doesn't cause too much trouble in my absence. I have a theory, but I'm gonna wait till that theory is kind of... I'm gonna wait on it. Because here's what allow me to kind of fumble a bit. And if I stumble and eat dirt and sand, that's fine. But what if the guy that just went with the inspector is the thief and then disguises himself as the inspector? To get the inspector alone is very easy. Like that, because can I be honest? No fucking gentleman thief is just gonna leave some body out there. If anything, and guys, I'm a writer. I do my research on this all the time. I'm a writer. I swear I'm not a thief in any regard. But if I were to try and steal this lapis maiden, first, I would obviously get one of the brass plates. I would take some time to study up who they are, what they do, where they frequent, etc., etc. When I finish who's my target, I don't just grab their body and chuck them like wherever. I would 100% bury that fucker alive. I would find a place very, very far from where it is. And yes, it would take time. Absolutely. This would take time. But I would make sure that this happens before we meet into the event. So basically the night of the night of when they go in, they would basically be ready for me to just snatch, grab, and go, and I would be able to be of service in the disguise by that morning. Just like steal that motherfucker in the night, and he would still be Limsa Lominsa. He wouldn't be anywhere near close to the soul. So, my theory is that that guy we just rescued is the thief, and he's gonna thwonk that inspector in the back of the head and come back as him. This is just my thinking of it, because this thief is too damn smart. There's no way he just leaves a motherfucker out there in the middle of the sand to be found. No way. Why would the thief wear a fish on his head? For the halibut. Well, fuck. Fuck, god damn it. Get up. Thank you. Hildibrand, you alright? Ah, there you are, my friend. And not a moment too soon, for I was about to commence my investigation in earnest. Tell me, did you and Inspector Briardian's avenue of inquiry bear fruit? Yeah, here we go. Morgans, Yalta Noto, and the steward Lubinhardt, you say? This does not surprise me. Yes, I had considered them all exceptionally suspicious from the start. With the lapis maiden in danger, we cannot afford a moment's delay. I, Hildibrand, shall have our thief in shackles before the inspector returns! Fear not, friend, the inspector shall be none the wiser. Ha ha! If he had hoped to nab the fiend for himself, he should not have simplified the task me so. Ah, there is one of our suspects standing suspiciously under the canopy over there. Just you wait, fiend, I shall rip the mask from your face and reveal you as the rogue you are! Please do not rip faces off of people. That sounds like a really bad idea. Sir, please don't do that. That sounds like an insanely bad idea. I highly doubt you wish to do... Where am I going? Where am I going? Why did I hop off? Like an idiot. Alright. Stand back, friend! The man we pursue is a criminal mastermind. The merest slip of a tongue could put our case near our very lives in danger. But have no fear, Miss Ellie. Ready your quill so that you may record my every word as I employ the time-honored art of parley, handed down from the Mandeville men of ages past to reveal our foe. I can think of a few topics that would interest my readers less than your blatherings. Just catch the thief so I can have my story, would you? Don't worry, Inspector. I brought my quill and journal too. Your adoring fans won't miss a word. Capital. This is why you are my favorite assistant, Nashu. Now, behold, as I ensnare our prey with a web of words leading to his inevitable demise. Good morning, Master Gurgmoo. And the fine morning it must be for you most of all. Allow me to offer my most heartfelt congratulations on your betrothal to the enchanting Miss Arabella. That's her father. That's her father. What is this nonsense? Arabella is my daughter! You... Just who in the seven hells are you anyway? Gods! Gods! Now hold your old chocobos, Guragamu. I recognize the lad. This is Hildibrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire, come to save the lovely lass from the clutches of the phantom thief, have ye? I reckon we owe the man our gratitude. I have hands. A phantom thief? Balderdash and rot, if you ask me. I said my betrothed must be quite the beauty indeed to have such rumors about her. Perhaps she is worthy of me after all. Oh, I want to punch this guy in the face. He exudes an unusual degree of confidence for such an effete. Fashion-challenged youth. Most suspicious. He is a damn sight easier on the eyes than you. That's me, Vans. Ever calm in the face of danger. Truly his father's son. A worthy heir to the Brugaris Consortium, and a worthy match for my daughter, I must say. Yes, I foresee many years of prosperity for our families. Family, I should say. I want to kick this potato into the sun. Which reminds me, Master Vans, Arabelle asked me to convey her gratitude to you for the golden clasp you sent some months ago. It has not left her neck since that day. Oh, that little trinket, 'twas nothing. Tell your daughter the greatest treasures within the realm would be hers once we are wed. I want to punch him. The time-honored Manderville art of parley? We'd be sleeping with the fishes now that Morgant had not spoken up on your behalf. That said, nothing about the interactions between the three struck me as particularly unnatural. Ha ha ha! Let us not rush to conclusions, Miss Ellie. The gentleman fancies a more methodical approach. Yes, everything is proceeding according to my master plan. So I was supposed to be taking this down, wasn't I? Everything is proceeding according to my master plan. I sought to earn the trust of families before confronting Yalto Nalto and Lewinhart, who have aroused my suspicions from the start. Come, we have a thief to apprehend. Okay. Jesus. I mean, I love this view. I really do love Coast of the Soul. It looks beautiful. Like, ugh, I love this place. Yalto Nalto. I think you're a little short for my... I don't think you're a little short for our thief, but whatever. No, I've not seen your faces around here. The East Aldenard Trading Company, are ye? Oh, why, yes, good sir, very much with them. Some might say we are the East Aldenard Trading Company. Ha ha ha! Oh, pleasure to meet ye, do tell. Is the Lapis Maiden as lovely as they say? Sainana's here knows that herself, but means like me, she's getting on the years. No offense intended, my dear. Oh, but where are my manners? Yalton Alton of the Brugier Consortium, and this is my wife, Sainana. Look forward to the many profitable dealings with you and yours in the moons and years to come. I did say this wedding and the joining together of our family businesses couldn't be happening at a better time. Or with all the manner of failed beasts and beastmen taking aim at our wares. Why, just the other day, a shipment of important foodstuff was waylaid by the Mandragoras. Nasty buggers, a lot of them. If I were 20 years younger, I'd dice them up myself and make a salad out of... You have heard of the Mandragoras, have you? Haven't ye? But of course, I once spent a year honing body and mind to the fists of Raga. My fellow monks and I chanced several hundred was it a day? And your food stores were occasionally raided by the ruthless band of rogue vegetables known as the Mandragoras, yes? Would it kill you to read the Mithril Eye and educate yourself from time to time? A fearsome lot they are. Rumor has it that they'll not rest until every fruit and vegetable harvest for consumption has been freed from captivity. Why, they struck at the larder here just days ago. Our supplies were decimated. Fear not, my lady. I was able to arrange for an emergency shipment to replace the stolen produce. It arrived safely some time ago. Settle down, Sainana. Forgive my wife. She's always saying how meat is bad for a figure. And with that, I'd best go prepare my speech. Carry on, lads! Criminy! None of those three were suspicious in the least, but we must not give up hope, lest he has many faces have the last laugh. Here, where there is will, a gentleman shall find a way. Come, Nashu! We must move quickly, or the Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm. You speak so fast, Inspector. The sign of the quick mind, I'm sure. Now, where was I? Give up hope. You have many faces. Will laugh last. The lapis maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm. I'm not sure that captures the Inspector's intended meaning. But this is no time for us to be standing around. Inspector Briarden will be back at any moment, and he's not the type to suffer excuses. Oh, that was Ellie.
Quite so, Miss Ellie. Fortunately, I have a plan. Let us investigate the foodstuffs of which Master Lewin spoke. Should we find any contradiction in his testimony, we can consider the man a prime suspect. Inspector Briarden will be back before long. Come, Nashu. This is no time for delay. I guess we gotta go look at some vegetables. Vegetables. Plant them, and they grow.
Can we switch sides and save the bride from her suitors? I mean, valid.
Great set of assorted foodstuffs and a veritable host of luscious-looking coconuts. It appears that our man Lewinhart spoke true? You gads! Those are explosives I spy concealed amongst these coconuts. Perhaps I have spoken haste. It would appear that we have found our phantom thief after all.
Oh, those are mine, Inspector. I was looking for a place to set them down, you see, and the coconuts were looking awfully lonely.
Really, Nashu? This is the place you want to put your bombs? Nashu, far be it from me to cast doubt upon your choice of hobbies, but what in the name of the 12 would possess you to bring your creations to an investigation?
Well, there was a helpful in jogging your memory that one time, and I just thought, does this mean you won't be needing this piece of driftwood either?
Your enthusiasm is always admirable, Nashu, but in this event I fear it is somewhat misdirected. Now set the driftwood down over there and concentrate on taking your notes like the astute assistant you are. That's a stick. I say, we are most fortunate that confounding Inspector Briarden is otherwise occupied at the moment. Were he the chanced upon the scene, he would veritably explode in rage. Now let us dispose of these things before an errant ember sends us all to the fiery demise. Confounding Inspector Briarden explode a fiery demise.
Nashu, you are going to make the weirdest out of context ad-libs I've ever going to see.
Are you sure about that?
Oh.
Uh-oh. Don't look now, but someone has returned with the most possible sign. You two were supposed to be keeping an eye on the suspects and staying out of trouble, yes? The inspector will have a fit if he sees you here. Miss Ellie, should Inspector Briarden come upon these explosives, the consequences will be even more dire. Holly and I will see that the inspector keeps a wide berth of its beach. You two just get out of here and be quick about it. Quick thinking, Miss Ellie, come Nashu. We shall return to your creations at once Inspector Briarden has been led safely away from the scene. Investigation calls us and we must heed its cry. Ay. Holy shit. Oh, I'm getting a little hungry myself. Weef. Alright, let's keep going. Hey, Briarden! Nothing to see over there. It's fine. Nothing to see. Nothing to see. So, Hildibrand has managed this far not to destroy anything. Consider me something almost resembling impressed. Ah, indeed. But enough about Hildibrand. Holly and I have been waiting to hear your latest theories. We should go somewhere quiet and... An excellent idea, Miss Ellie. Ah, yes, that spot over there by the crates should suffice. There? Of all places? But surely we could find somewhere more scenic. I'm not here on vacation. I'm here to solve a case. Besides, we cannot afford to have our conversation overheard. That junk-littered beach should afford us some welcome privacy. Yes, Inspector. Privacy, indeed. Bloody hell. Don't worry, Molly. I'll figure out some way to lead him clear of the bombs. You fucking better! All I'm gonna say is, you fucking better! Oh my god. Hey, Cactuar. Hey, don't worry about the bombs behind you!
It's a stick. Those are coconuts and bombs. Is it just me, or is there a bit of a chill in the air? Perhaps we should go someplace warm. I, for one, welcome a respite from the sweltering heat. Besides, this will not take long. If you insist, Inspector. Though questioning of the brass blade attacked by our quarry, I have identified 3 individuals most likely to be our thief in disguise. To wit, Morgan, Donaldo, and Lewenhard. 3 of us shall split up, with each of us keeping watch over... Are the 2 of you listening? Of course we are! Beg pardon, Inspector. You look unwell, Miss Ellie. Perhaps you were right. I, too, feel a chill wind blowing in. Mayhap we should continue our conversation elsewhere. But there's no need. Wait here, and I shall build us a fire.
Don't do that.
No. Aha! Methinks the Inspector has taken leave of his senses. A chance of locating suitable kindling on these barren shores is infinite small. Except the driftwood that you guys left behind. Here we are. This piece of driftwood stood perfectly. As fortune would have it, I just happen to have a flintstone in my person. Nashu, this is not time to be jumping! Fuck you! Fuck you, Nashu! Oh dear. Yeah, we're gonna back away from that nonsense. There is no cause for alarm. 'Tis not blood that courses through the Inspector's veins, but ice. I could not fathom a series of events that would lead such a calm and composed individual to lose his firm grip on the fiery torch. Remarkable insight, Inspector. I must record these words for posterity. It's fly. Oh, God. What have we here? Oh, no. Everything is proceeding according to my master plan. Fuckers! Oh, you fuckfaces! My face right now. Would this be another challenge? No! Because if it was a challenge from the Fiend, you would have had your forehead with another nice little indent. Surely you jest, Inspector. It looks nothing like his usual currency. Doubtless it's just the idle ravings of some madman. Perhaps so, but we must exercise due caution. Ah, there were 2 more pages. God damn it! God damn it! Oh no! Nashu! You better not fucking sneeze. Give up hope. Ye of many faces will laugh last. It is not the Lapis Maiden alone that shall come to harm. It is more direct than his previous challenges, but there can be no doubt as to the sender. What is this talk of another victim? The final page holds the answer, no doubt. Oh, no. The final page? Confounding Inspector Briardian will meet a fiery demise. Don't you fucking sneeze! Oh! That seriously got you scared?
Why would you throw the fucking torch?
Oh my... Grab it, no, not you, me! I'll take the fire damage! Ellie, no! short! Too short! Too short! Ah! Oh, it's gonna light your ass on fire! Oh, it's going on your ass! I hate this. Oh my fucking god. Don't move. Don't you fucking move. Nashu, bite your tongue. Bite your tongue, say pineapple, shut the fuck up, Nashu. Nashu, you better not sneeze. I swear to God. I would rather see this man's ass lit on fire than that bomb explode.
Why can't we grab the fucking torch?
Nashu, pineapple! God damn it. God damn it! Hildibrand better not be dead, man. I'm ending this arc if he's... God damn it! God damn it! Nashu, you're banned from writing anything. You saw through the fiend's ruse, but how? Let's just call it reporter's intuition. Are you hurt? A ringing in my ears, but otherwise no worse for wear. You have my gratitude. Huh? Yeah, Hildy, you need help? I guess not. Hildibrand Manderville. Are you able to learn naught of the fiend who made this ignoble attempt on my life? I exhausted every effort, Inspector, yet I fear our quarry proves ever elusive. Excellent. I might have died of shock if you had. At any rate, our foe has revealed himself no mere thief, but a madman who will resort to cold-blooded murder. We must redouble our vigilance, lest the others come to harm. Vigilance! Yes, vigilance is the order of the day. Hi. What in the name of the gods, thou's teeth? Those vegetables cost a fortune and they're ruined! Ruined! Agent of inquiry, more like agent of injury and incompetence! You are to replace the supplies that you destroyed before the banquet begins, or I will see the entire lot of you rot in jail! Glad to see that you give a shit about money, not your fucking daughter. Yeah. Go fatherly figures. Woo.